Hello class, today in chapter 1, chemistry for class 7, we will be studying about matter and its composition. As we all know that whatever we see around us, what we touch and feel, everything, whether light, heavy, they all are matter. They are made up of matter. Air is also matter, water is also matter, whatever we are eating, even we are matter. So, what will be the definition of matter? Anything that occupies space and has mass is matter. What we eat, what we drink, what we breathe, what we are wearing clothes, they all are included as a matter. If you see, some example in your book are given: a ball, pencil, flour, bread, a stick, or anything like that. Everything of such type we call it matter. Now, if we come to another part, that so matter is what, which occupies space. What is space, by the way? Now coming second point to that, we said matter is something that occupies space and has mass. Now what is the space? Space is anything occupies, we call it volume. For example, we are taking of football. Say I am having a football and you are having a tennis ball. Now I will compare the space occupied by football or a tennis ball. I'll say which one is having more volume. How much air can be stored in that, we call it in volume. So if football is greater, so the volume of football is greater than the volume of tennis ball. Similarly, what is mass? Amount of matter which is stored in it, we call it mass. Mass may be less, mass may be great. You can take a glass of water and or two glass of water. One will be filled with water and completely, one is half filled. I'll say which one is having more mass? A full glass of water weighs more than a half glass. Now let us understand more about that. This activity we had already seen, that a boy is filling air inside the balloon. What does it mean? The size of the balloon is also increasing. What does it mean? When he is putting air into the balloon, means he is putting matter into the balloon. Now, the air is trapped in the balloon. Yes or no? So, this air trapped in the balloon is increasing the mass of the balloon. How? We can take example from activity given on page 1.3. Say take scale and fix two balloons on both the side. Both the balloons are filled with air with equal size. Now you prick one of the balloon with a pin. The balloon will burst, air will go out, and we'll see that earlier they were equal. But now after the bursting, one of the balloon which is filled with air will be heavier. So this shows that matter has mass. It shows that matter has mass. Okay, now we'll say, if we are talking about matter, how many types of matters are there? So we'll say there are states of matter. Three states of matters are there. One is solid, liquid, and gases. Now we know liquid, solid, all your table, chair, ice, they are solid. Water, milk, petrol, diesel, there are example of being a liquid. Then we are having air, water vapors, they are example of gas. Now we say that we are having solid, liquid, gases. How will you difference between solid state or liquid state or the gas state? You say all the matter, whatever is there, is made up of small particles called molecules. And these molecules are placed together, arranged together. And when they are arranged together, there is space between them. The space which is present between two, we can take three marbles and try to place them as near possible. You will find a gap between them. Similarly, when molecules are arranged, there is a space between them. And we call that space as intermolecular space. And now if we put Fevicol, now if we are not putting anything, these molecules can move anywhere. But if we put Fevicol or Fevistick something, they will stick with one another. So molecules are also held together by a force of attraction. We call it intermolecular force or cohesion force. Greater the force, smaller is the space between them. And if the force between the molecule is less, if the force of attraction between the molecule less, then they will move away from each other easily. So that means space is more in them. Now this force of attraction and the space between them actually decides whether a substance will be a solid, liquid or gaseous. Intermolecular space is minimum in solid, larger in liquids and largest in the gases. We are talking about space between them. Means molecules in solids are very closely packed. In liquid there is little bit gap between them, and in largest in the gases the molecules are very far away from each other. This was the condition of space between solid, liquid and gases. Now let us take example of forces. In the solid, the molecules are very tightly held. In the liquids, the molecules are loosely held. In the gases, the molecules are most loosely held. Or I can say in the solid, the force of attraction between the molecule is large. In the liquid, the force of attraction is less. And in the gaseous state, the force of attraction is very, very less. So due to the force of attraction, the molecules in the gas are free to move anywhere. They are free to move anywhere. Whereas in the liquid they can slip. One molecule can slip on another molecule. Whereas in case of a solid, molecules cannot move. So this was about the state of matter.